Hey everyone, welcome to Play USA. My name's Nicole, here to answer all of your online gambling questions. In today's Tuesday Q&A, we are going to be answering, what do I do if I get disconnected while online gambling? But before we dive into today's topic, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, give us a thumbs up, and ring the bell so you know every time we post a new video. Disconnection policies are a bit of a complicated topic, and that is because every single operator has a different one. Just because you are well aware of what happens when you get disconnected at BetMGM does not mean you know what happens if you get disconnected on WSOP.com or playing online casinos at Golden Nugget. Each operator has their own set of rules, and you should read them before gambling with that operator. Let's give some examples for online poker. Over at BetMGM, they have what is called disconnection protection, or a lifeline. This means that should you get disconnected, BetMGM, depending on the pot size, will give you a certain amount of time to try and reestablish that connection, get back into the tournament or cash game, and make a decision. Now, not all tournaments on BetMGM qualify for disconnection protection, and in the tournament lobby, you will see no DP next to the tournament if it does not have that lifeline policy in place. So again, depending on that pot, you could get about 20 to 60 seconds to try and reset that Wi-Fi, get back into the tournament, and make a decision. Now, if you go over to WSOP.com, things look very different with their disconnection policy. If you are in a game and are disconnected and have not made a bet, then WSOP.com will check you for that turn. If you have made a bet and are not able to reestablish that connection before your turn is over, then you will automatically fold. And after quite some time, if you are not able to get back into that tournament, you will blind out until you are able to reestablish that connection. Now, when it comes to online casino, things are just as different. Let's go ahead and look back at BetMGM's policy. First things first, if you are disconnected playing online casino with BetMGM and you were in a game where there was no action on your part, then BetMGM will continue that game and allow the random number generator to do its thing. If you were disconnected during a game where you did have to make input, then they will either, one, try to get you back into that game on a reestablished connection right before or right where you were at when the disconnection happened. Number two, they will either cancel that game, or three, in some circumstances, they will make a decision on your behalf. And if we look over at Golden Nugget, their disconnection policy states that they will do everything technologically possible to reestablish your connection and return you to the exact spot you were when that disconnection happened. Now, for the most part, disconnections are few and far between on online gaming. But as we know, Wi-Fi connections are not perfect, and sometimes these things do happen. Just make sure that you are reading each individual operator's policy before you gamble online. If you do not agree with the way that they handle disconnections, it might be time to look for a different operator. That about wraps it up for today's video. If you have any questions you would like us to answer in the future, make sure to leave them in the comment section down below, and I will see you next week.